Yeah. Pour a drink in the glass, light your stick, get serious. When King haters speak, every take be fearless. David O, give it all facts. Y'all should tap in. No time, grudge racing, we bout that action. Opinions be loud, everybody got a stand. If you nice in them lanes, we gon' know in advance. From the track to the streets, we check every situation. You are now tuned in to Cognac and Conversation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Cognac Conversation. I'm one of your hosts. I'm the Hater.
And I'm David O.
And we got some young, they young guys coming out. New class they got coming out. Cognac Conversation is sponsoring them. Was the Little Misfits and the Little Giants?
Little Giants and Misfits.
Little Giants and Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, Charles Somerville, Damon in the background in the audience.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't have another chair for him. You can't come on the show if you can't sit in the IKEA chair.
That's right.
You know, so we had time to get you one, Damien, so we'll get you on the back one.
Mm-hmm.
And, so we got some stuff that these guys want to get off their chest, and they got a new class. Was really not new. It's a class that's been going on. Y'all had like 9 races or whatever. And y'all got paid for none of them, so we just gonna start it off, with compensation.
Now, first, what we're gonna do our
interview,
our traditional first question. First of all, Mr. Coley and Mr. Somerville, explain to the guests exactly how you guys got introduced to the Grudge and No Time game.
Well, I got introduced through my godfather, Timmy Proctor. Rest in peace to him. I was about 7, 8 years old, in Pomfret. They had a house in Pomfret, him and my Aunt Angeline. And, man, when he'd start that car, I'd run outside like, what's that? And ever since then, I've been hooked. Been going with him, going to street races, going out Lamar's to car shows every Thursday. To even him letting me drive his 72 Nova.
Okay.
Bracket racing Friday nights, Midnight Madness.
Okay.
Yep.
Mr. Somerville?
I got introduced by my cousin, Jermaine Barnes, at a 71 Chevelle that he actually bought
from my uncle.
From Cole's uncle. Used to run it in the streets. Used to run it every Friday at Midnight Madness at Budge Creek. A couple of family members, had race cars too. My uncles and all had muscle cars growing up, so it's always, the need for speed has always been around. So pretty much how I got introduced.
Okay. Now, you guys have the class, the Little Giants and Misfits. Okay. Can you explain how that class came about, how you started it?
Well, it came about when me and my brother, we wanted to do something for the little guys who go to work Monday through Friday. They don't have the quote-unquote big-time race cars as in big operations, but they still go to work to put money in their cars to have fun on Friday nights, Saturday nights, and go to work on Monday morning. So they don't get a lot of shine at some of these big events. They always get pushed more to the back of the line, like with the test and tune guys, and it's I feel like the little guys is where racing started at. So it's something that everybody can relate to. Like, don't get me wrong, Salty Bitch is a nice car. Mario has a nice setup, but I can't relate to them because I haven't actually personally been quote unquote around them.
Right.
So pretty much for a class that guys that go to work, 9 to 5, come home with their families, take the kids, throw them in the back seat, ride up and down the street, and just have fun with.
Everybody can relate to those cars.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. It's like a starting point.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everyone has a starting point.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So when you guys first came out, you were under Big Fred Productions, correct?
Correct.
Oh, yeah, we going straight. We going straight in.
I'll drink to that.
Huh?
I'll drink to that.
Okay, my man. I think I might take one to that.
Speak up, Coley.
Oh, I'm sorry. I drank to that.
Okay.
Hey, you can pull the microphone closer to your face. You know what I mean?
Okay. So when you guys originally started, you started under Big Fred Productions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There was a big blow up a few weeks back in regard to how you guys were treated at
Bridge Wars.
Bridge Wars. Big Fred Productions last race in Bridge Wars in Cecil County. There was a lot of going back and forth, so you guys want to talk about that and see and let everyone know how it transpired and what made you guys leave Big Fred Production and come over to Team Cognac.
I like that.
Team Cognac.
Team Cognac.
Well, at Bridge Wars, me personally, I felt like the Little Giants and Misfits was kind of pushed to the back. You know what I mean? Because of all the classes that was there, like Little Gangsters, anything on 28s, all the big time cars. Like we kind of got pushed to the back to a certain point. Like we had our cars in the lanes for an hour, hour and a half. The lanes was congested. You know what I mean? And me personally, I felt like our racers really, yes, they was part of the show, but they didn't get the full time that they deserved.
Any recognition.
Any recognition. And don't get me wrong, they got recognized because, yes, they was on the big stage, but me personally felt like, yes, they're not the show, but we should have got more recognition than what we did.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So then last week we had the big blow up. Let's get something straight. Okay. Number one,
get it straight.
We was never bought.
Wait a minute. Say that a little loud, because I y'all can hear him real good? Okay, I just want to make sure, because I don't want, man, we couldn't hear what he said. Go ahead.
Again, number one, we were never bought. No, I don't have a race car. Cole don't have a race car. My brother don't have a race car. We don't even have cars. We literally do this for fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I went to Dave to ask him could he sponsor the class, and just like that, he said absolutely.
That's right.
No hesitation.
No hesitation at all. Not only sponsored one class, he sponsored both.
Both of them. Yep.
So
with guaranteed montees.
All that. We was bought. We're not grown men, not standing on our feet. That's bullshit.
Right.
Like we came to you like a grown man.
Exactly.
Right.
And you said yes.
That's right.
So how can we be wrong for opening our mouths when we just asked you for help?
Right. Speaking up for ourselves.
But
Exactly.
that's in the racing game. If you got a race car, everybody needs help.
Absolutely.
So it's called looking for a sponsor.
Right.
So if you want to say you getting bought because you looking for help, then so be it. You can call it what you want. You know, but it takes money to run these race cars and to run these classes. It takes money.
Right.
You know, and to make the class worthwhile as a racer like I am, I got to know that there's guaranteed montees. You know what I mean? And to make me want to bring my operation, spend my money to get to the racetrack.
Right. Especially the way gas prices and diesel and everything going up now.
And so by y'all asking for help or sponsor, whatever you want to call it, y'all did the right thing. You know, y'all came to the right people, you know, to help y'all out. And we talked it over. You know, he said, what you think about sponsor? Y'all, Dave come up with this stuff. This don't be me. I'm telling you, Dave be like, he just like, you get a car, you get this. You know what I mean? I'd be like, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. Because it said Somerville's and Coley been cool with me, you know. But I really didn't pay their class that much attention until I started seeing them at the racetrack. And I was like, wait a minute, that's your class? So I just started inquiring because I was like, I can feel they getting shafted somewhere. You know what I mean? Then Dave came to me and said, "Stop, man, what do you think about, I'm going to go ahead and sponsor the Little Giants, you know, and the Little Gangsters." Misfits. I don't know why I keep calling one, because that's all I thought about, the Little Gangsters. I was like, that was the hardest class, but I didn't know y'all was doing a class that was under that. You know what I mean? Which that really looked out for all the guys. Everybody. You can just be coming in with a regular Friday night car that run on Friday night and get in that class. But I was like, Dad, they was making them pay. You know, I said, Dad, we don't do that. I said, go ahead and just bless them. You know, he went on bless them. And I was like, man, now you look, they got a different attitude now. But it's good though. You know, when y'all know y'all put in work and now somebody rewarding y'all instead of using you. We ain't getting nothing out of it besides y'all coming on here, exploiting the class, looking out, because people talk about How we gonna change grudge racing? How we gonna make no time racing better? What y'all doing? Now we throwing some money on top to make it more enticing for the racers to come.
Right.
You be a fool not to come. Free Montees? Say it with me, Cody Cole.
Free Montees.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed Montees.
You got to have one. We got to have 2 cars, one for each class, to get the Montees.
Yeah, absolutely.
They coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I just think it's it's jacked up that like you guys are passionate about what you guys are doing. Oh yeah. And then Bird's passionate about his racing. I'm passionate when I race and stuff like that. And it pisses me off to see these promoters
Fly by night.
well, whatever you call them, take advantage of other people's passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they try to monetize off other people's passion. You know what I mean? So when you guys have a class, when you was under Big Fred Promotions, you was trying to get with this man for 3 months. And he shoved you off for 3 months. You know
Just
what I mean?
for some rules.
For some goddamn rules. You know
But
what I
these,
mean?
but these are y'all rules though.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they
the
Charlie
thing
rules,
is,
yeah.
how the rules started was, I came up with the rules. I came up with the logo and everything. I sent them to Fred. Let Fred look over them. Well, he sent them back. The rules was changed from what I had. The logo was changed. And me being new to this, being green, I said, let's rock with it. Let's go ahead. You know
Right.
what I mean? And
But something right there, why do you feel that he had the audacity to change rules? Like, like he asked you, like it was his class, like he was running it, and you was under him, and say, well, I got the rules together that you asked me to get. This your class.
yeah,
your
but
rules.
at the same time, like, I really didn't know how technical or, this is no time racing. Everybody's trying to hide something. So he came back with the rules to even up the playing field. So I thought. And which
Okay.
it did. You know what I
No.
mean? It kept the playing field even. But me waiting 3 months to get a clarification on the next year, and I'm waiting, and I got other promoters calling, you know what I mean? Sometimes I felt like I was a puppet. You know what I'm saying? So I
Even
didn't
the
want
racers were reaching out like, Charles, man,
Yeah.
when the new
that
rules
rules coming out,
this,
when the
that,
new
and
rules
third.
coming out, and when the racers are hungry and asking for things like that, like, you got to be on it.
Yeah, you
If
can't.
not, you're gonna lose them.
Right, yeah.
So-
you will.
That's how it went down. I waited, and then we had the live feed with you a couple weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember that,
When you was
David.
doing the nanny boo boo stuff.
Oh, the
man.
nanny
Yeah.
boo boo.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
And then,
man. We do so
yeah.
much, man. I do so much.
With that live feed,
I was introducing y'all to,
Right, right.
introducing us and
Right.
introducing sponsorship and everything. And with that live feed, it kind of ruffled feathers, but it wasn't intended on ruffling the feathers. To me,
Right.
it wasn't. We was just celebrating that we had a sponsorship.
No,
Right,
to y'all it wasn't. To me, it was. That was my. Because when like me and Dave, when we go to help people out, we wanted to be known that we helping making a change. Because everybody talking about they want to change. We tired of this. So when we put it out there, y'all want us to put it out there and help with it and not say nothing. Oh no, you gonna know where it came from. So we gonna know who made that rule change. Like we made for Big Time Mania, we made the 758 rule. No, okay, Damien and Coley Cole, can y'all tell us how many?
He drunk.
Well, no, I ain't never that. Who came up with the 365 rule for no time?
I have no idea.
I don't know neither.
We don't even. But we know who came up with the 758 rule. That's
Right.
our rule for Big Time. Instead of having 365 days that you can't race, it's 758 days. So now we can put some. So now when y'all do your class, y'all set y'all rules so people can say, those are the Misfits rules.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all came up with it, not Fred or whoever else. So we got, like they always say, what they say, it's 2026, put a name on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
you got to stamp it and own it, whether it's good or it's bad.
Okay. Earlier we were talking about payouts and purses. At Bridge Wars, when you guys ran the Little Giants and Misfits at Bridge Wars, the payout was supposed to be $5,000 per class. So that's $10,000 combined.
Yes.
For both. Okay. of that $10,000 that was advertised, how much was actually paid out?
What for the Misfits? It was what?
34, 50.
No, not count, not the way we do our math. We don't count the racers' money. We count the promoters' money that they're putting on top of sponsors.
Shit. Well, if you go there, then I think it was about 200, 250 on top of the pot.
What, 1,000?
$200.
200 on top of the pot.
Yeah, for one class, and I think the
Hold
Little
free.
Giants
Hold on,
was.
free.
Come
Hold
on,
tight.
man.
Hold
Come
tight.
on, man.
Hold tight. Hold
I
tight.
think the Little Giants was like
Fact is 500.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
because that was the one. That was the class that had the less amount of cars in it. Because we
Okay.
had 16 in one and
Yeah, Misfits was definitely 16 cars.
10 in the other. I think, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
So of the 10,000 that was supposed to be paid out,
Total purse,
total purse, how much was paid out?
700. What do you say? What do you say? 5 and 2?
So was he supposed to put 5,000 on top of you guys' buy-in? How
It
did
was
that go?
on 16 car field. What's that? 250 a buy-in was
Mm-hmm.
4,000. And then I guess the promoters was supposed to put 1,000 on top of the pot.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
I got the printout of what's going on for Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay, hold on. Before we get
Okay.
on Blood, Sweat, and Tears, so of the $10,000 that was promised at Bridge Wars, it's safe to say that $10,000 was not paid out.
No one.
Nah.
Okay. So it's safe to say the $10,000 that was advertised was basically some bullshit.
Johnny
Pretty
got a
much.
point.
Pretty
Okay.
much. Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
And,
Work with me. Huh?
and it's not bashing. It's like if you go to McDonald's, you want to know what the burger costs.
Exactly. Right. It's not bashing. I call it awareness.
Yeah.
Because
I
if
like
you
that.
got a car and I got a car, or we got cars, and they promote a
Certain amount of
class that's saying it's paying $5,000, I'm coming down there to get $5,000 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Okay. That am I wrong to even think that?
Nah,
No.
not wrong.
I'm
at
coming
all.
to get $5,000. So if they'll, did he say it was based on a 16 car?
Based on the 16 car.
Okay, let's cut the shit. 98% of the classes in grudge racing, you will not get 16 cars.
You don't get it.
You
at the pro
guys are
level.
probably one of the only classes that's going to get that car count.
Account.
with the guaranteed money that you got now.
Right.
You,
Yeah,
gonna,
you know what I mean?
Y'all gonna get. Y'all might be turning them away as eventually before the year out. Y'all gonna be saying, "Enough is enough. We got."
I feel
32.
we're going to have to turn them away May 9th at the Diva Girlie Grudge race.
I would like to see that.
Yeah,
like to
down
see that.
Custom
Yeah.
Tees.
I would
Yeah.
like to see that.
Yeah.
I think both fields going to be 16 cars apiece.
With that free money, man, they
Yeah.
come out the woodwork. That's like when block cheese was being given away.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you
Cheese
come
and butter.
Yeah, you come and get it.
Right.
You know.
Right. So that's I think that's one of the major problems that we're having, and that's why we have so many promoters. That's why you have a race every weekend,
Yeah.
because the promoters, in business terms, as we say, they have no skin in the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're not putting up their
Nothing.
own money.
Right.
You know what I mean? For these events. You know what I mean? So if they don't do their job and promote, if they promise a class that's going to pay $5,000, I guess it depends on the gate. That's how they determine what they're going to pay out. Because if I'm coming for $5,000, then when I get there, you say, "Oh, we got to cut the purse. It's only going to be for $2,000." I mean, if I knew it was going to be $2,000, I would have never dragged my ass down
You're
there.
going to spend that getting to the track.
Exactly.
You got that a little off a little bit.
Okay.
It never depends on it don't always depend on the gate. They be saying that we don't have the car count. They have the fans. It be 1,000 plus people in the stands. But because the car count is not there, we can't pay the purse. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If Charles come with his car, he only responsible for his car.
Exactly.
He can't make me bring my car. That's the promoter's job. The way they put out the flyer, we're paying X amount of dollars. So if you ain't the way we do it, if you ain't guaranteeing the money, you can't guarantee a race is gonna come. But now y'all got guaranteed money, you're gonna entice more races to come now. that wasn't coming before.
Right.
You know what I mean? And why a promoter won't do that? Like you said, they don't have no skin in the game. But they get all the money from the fans and the races that pay through the gate.
Okay. Who determines how much the purse gets cut?
That's got to be the promoter.
The promoter does that.
Yeah.
Okay, so if they guaranteeing they say, well, not guaranteeing. If they are promoting that they're going to give away 5,000, and then when you get there, they say, okay, it's 1,500 or 20. I mean, so it's the promoter that determines how the
Purses is.
Okay, so Bendo, y'all got guaranteed money now, but before y'all just went by what the promoter said that they was going to put on top of the pot or whatever, add to it. But y'all would have had to make the decision at Bridge Wars. Y'all would have to make the decision on how the money is broke down far as like, okay, 16 cars, we paying 5,000.
Right.
But if it's 15 cars, somebody need to ask the question. They will come to y'all because y'all the promoters of and the head of the class. What are you paying? We got 15 cars.
And that we couldn't answer that because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all didn't have control over that.
Right.
And then at night when it's time for payout, they like, how much was it? I'm like, you get 950, you get 950, you get 950.
Right.
You know what I mean? I couldn't tell an honest answer because I didn't know.
You couldn't give an honest answer because
All of them gonna ask.
we didn't know.
Yeah.
We honestly didn't know.
Yeah, so y'all was green to that. Now y'all know, especially with guaranteed money, y'all already know, well, we got 3,000 each class.
Right.
So y'all make the determine how the money's broke down. Races know, okay, we coming to Charles, Damien, and Coley Cole. All right, we got 5 cars left. We decide we want to break down. The way we do it, because we guarantee the Montees, we decide if you break down or not. The races can't get together and huddle up. It ain't their money. It's y'all money. So, and I ain't telling y'all what to do. Y'all can run your own sponsorship. But that was one of the reasons why with Big Tie, we didn't want to have them buy in, because all of them get together. It's like stealing money. You know what I mean? At the end of the night, be at a show, we want to finish the race. A racer want to get that winner and that trophy, and the fans want to see a winner.
Right.
Don't want to see nobody, they broke bread. What? We got a bet. I mean, so money go back? No, So, y'all.
Like in Little Giants, it was a couple situations where the racers kind of looked out for each other. You know what I mean? Split the pot, 70-30 or 60-40, you know what I mean? So just to make sure the loser did get something.
Everybody got
Well,
something.
but what I'm talking about, not finishing the race. I don't have a problem with you splitting the money and y'all finish the race, but to say, we decide we're going to go ahead and split. Well, you're trying to get paid for not working, because you got to work for that money. A winner got to be crowned.
Of course.
That's it. You know. Now, if y'all want to split the money, whatever, but we need to have a winner. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Have a winner. I don't care which. Like we tell them, don't let me know that you splitting. Y'all can do what y'all want.
Right.
The fans are paying to come and see a winner.
Right.
That's it. They ain't coming to see nobody split.
Now, the rumor mill.
Allegedly.
We were told, and you guys can elaborate on this, we were told that you guys had 9 events under Big Fred Productions.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I was told. I didn't believe it. So that's why I was going to wait till I got you guys here so we can ask the question. I was told that you guys had only got paid for 2.
Correct.
For 2 events. So so that is correct.
2 Bridge Wars.
2 Bridge Wars.
That's what we got paid for.
For running the class and bringing the class.
Yes.
So running the class and bringing it. But you had 9.
Correct.
Can anybody tell me where the money went for those other 7? I mean, I'm smarter than the average bear. I mean, 9, you only got paid for 2, so 7 of them y'all just did on the low.
I stepped off and did I did a race with Dion, and I did a race with Larry T.
Okay.
And we got compensated for both of those races, but those races didn't have nothing to do with Big Fred Productions.
Exactly. So shout out to Dion and shout out to Larry T for honoring their obligations.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Give you a piece of the pie.
Right.
And that's how it should be. Y'all bringing a class, y'all doing the work, y'all build the class. At the end of the day, y'all had to work. That class didn't just pop out of the sky, and y'all ran it. You know what I mean? So you should be compensated.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And now y'all got sponsor money, so y'all bringing sponsor money to whoever y'all take y'all class to. Y'all should be compensated. I ain't saying how much. Get your agent or get your lawyer, or you speak up for yourself.
Get Sherry Tucker.
Yeah.
Boy, you terrible.
Boy, oh boy.
that's terrible.
Now you gotta. I don't know if y'all can afford those attorney fees.
Oh my, $4.99.
Yeah.
You're terrible, man.
Man.
But for y'all build this class.
Right.
You know what I mean? Couple of years y'all been doing it. It's worth y'all getting something. You know what I'm saying?
Like we don't want the biggest piece of the pie, but
Right.
everybody feels they should at least get something.
Yeah.
Something besides a thank you.
Donation. Yeah, donation.
what I mean?
Because you're putting people in the seats. You're bringing race cars to the racetrack for these promoters and these track owners.
Right.
And for them to profit from it and not give you nothing, not an attaboy or none of that. We don't want that.
Yeah, hell
You know what I mean? That
it's a lot of work going into running these classes.
like right now, y'all on here now promoting the class now.
Oh,
y'all,
yeah.
Absolutely.
y'all on one of the biggest podcasts for racing out here now.
Right.
You know, I know they don't like it, but
That's why I keep saying.
not all.
But some. Oh, most. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but most don't like
Right.
it. You know.
So those 7 races, y'all didn't get paid for. Did the promoter go to Vegas after those, after those races? Hey, I'm just people ask me.
Yeah.
Well, he went to Vegas after the Bridge Wars. But the other races, he
Just went to the local casinos.
Right.
I don't know what he did. I just know there was a lock-in show. I mean, a recap show that next Wednesday.
Right.
So,
Okay. Now, of those, what y'all think about these lock-in shows, where they're advertising 40-some lock-ins, because that's what they always say, and you might get 3 or 4 races.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't even. I be tired up at home. I don't even watch the lock-in shows, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But like Dave was talking, the lock-in shows. I mean, lock-ins. My definition of a lock-in, they're locking in a DP. They're not locking in a race. They're locking in a DP. So I'm racing you, Coley Cole, 500 on 1,000.
Right.
All we locking in is the DP. We put up $500.
500. Yeah.
Because a race ain't a race until they claim it's 3 bubs.
Correct.
So you really don't. Why not lock in the whole pot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you
but
come
then you
into
got,
the race.
but then you got some out there that quote unquote allegedly they say a race ain't a race till the DP man gets the money. So
True.
which is it?
That is true
Which
too.
is it?
It's too easy with all these live feeds that you can do all 24 hours a day on live. I know when I ran Thunder Goat the first time years ago, we met at Speed Unlimited before the internet, and I took my money up to Speed Unlimited, met Larry Tees, and gave him my money. And Thunder Goat, I don't know if he did the same, but Larry bounced with Thunder Goat. So my thing is, why that can't be done now? Now you got the internet. You got Cash App. Sending the Cash App. Dave will send his money in, showing that he sent it to the DP man. And now, okay, me as a fan say, okay, now I can say, okay, they got some money up. But I still know it's going to be a gamble if they actually race, because they got to make a shakedown. Right. Somebody can look good and the other one don't look good. He said, man, keep that little punk out money. You know what I mean? The fan lose on that.
Or you might go over on the shakedown and break.
Right, could be. Right, yeah. So I think now, instead of trying to sell on these lock-in shows that, we got 30 lock-ins. No, you got 30 lock-in DP money, not a race. The race is not locked in. The DP is locked in. That's it.
And I think that's what make a lot of fans mad, too. They get on the lock-in show. They be like, oh, yeah, David O gonna run Jeff Rogers. Then we get to the track and we don't see shit, and we like, you know,
Yeah,
what happened to the race?
Like
You
the
know
whole
what I mean?
thing with me and the Josie Wells.
Yeah.
People running up to me. Man, when you gonna run Josie Wells? I said, y'all see him? I mean, he ain't here. I mean,
That's worth the price of admission.
Yeah, but I think if the fans that's actually paying to come to the gate speak up more on these live feeds and go in and chime
But
in.
they're not going to, because they're going to think they're going to get bashed, they're going to be trolled, shit like that.
Yeah,
That
but
shit
they
don't
losing
bother
money.
me, man. You know
but
what I
they
mean?
losing money.
Right.
They spending their money and not getting what they was told that they was going to get.
And they listen to a lot of shit, say fan need to stay in the fan place. But
What?
I've been more than the fan.
damn right.
You know what I mean?
How you
More
gonna-
than the fan.
How you gonna tell the people to pay the bills that they need to stay in their place?
Exactly. And they the one paying the money to get through the gate to make
Exactly.
sure
Yeah.
Without no fans and
It's
you got
nothing.
6 cars, you ain't got shit.
Exactly.
Racetrack go out of business. Races ain't got. They go back to the street, and fans like we're gonna keep our money.
Right.
You know, so I think number one, it takes the fans, but the promoter needs to entice it, far as like having certain headlines and stuff like that as a show,
Yeah.
and you need the track to perform.
Right.
It works together, but I think number one, you gotta take care of the fan.
Definitely.
Take care of the fan. Number two, you gotta take care of the racer.
See where I send the money to, and Fred stopped answering the phone. I said, so it's not locked in. He said, fuck no, not on my end. I was
But you send money in too.
yeah,
Don't you
but
got money-
I sent money in.
Yeah.
And Justin sent money in for our race, so it's technically locked
Yeah, so you can't get your money
until September. Right.
until September at 9
But
o'clock.
Jeff's was advertised.
Right.
Jeff and Codeine, Leroy Brown and Codeine, and they said it was locked. But Jeff said that it wasn't locked. So why was it posted that it was locked?
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all gotta start speaking up. You know what I mean? Get out and vote.
For your local congressman.
Get out and fucking vote. You know, we not bashing. We just giving y'all what we all talk about.
We giving them the factual facts, Bruce.
Right.
Yeah.
Factual facts.
Yeah, it is. But when you start giving facts, depends on who you give the facts on.
It's considered bashing.
It's bashing, or you a hater, and all this and all that other kind of bullshit. But if we lying, say we lying. I mean, if we lying, prove that we are lying.
Right.
There you go.
You know what I mean? They're advertising these persons. They're not paying them. Like what's the one that's coming up that you got the data on? Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Okay, blood, sweat, and tears. Right.
Okay, how many races? How much is advertised on that race?
Ooh, let me go to my notes. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got a total of 8 classes.
Okay.
41,000 being paid out. With the buy-in, if it's at 16 cars a class, that's 36.8. What the promoter putting on top, 9,200. But you got to remember, it's $100 tech car. So if all these classes have 16 cars, that's normally you got to pay for 2 days. It's $200.
Oh, we're gonna get on that too.
That's $200. That's $100 a tech card.
Right.
All right. So technically, the promoter is making money off the sweat of the racers back. We ain't even talking about the profit off of the fans. We ain't even got there yet. We just talking about the racers. So just take a couple of classes. One of the classes paying $5,000, $250 buy-in, and 16 cars. That's a total of $4,000. Charles, how much money do you think the promoter putting on top? Trivia. You win a prize.
1,000.
Huh?
Got to be 1,000.
There you go. You win absolutely nothing. But 1,000. But here's the thing: 16 cars, right? They put up $4,000, $250 buy-in. They paid at least for one day. 16 cars, $1,600, $100 buy-in. So technically, the promoter ain't put nothing.
600.
They make 600. This ain't. We're not telling secrets. This is math.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody that pay to come through the gate, like that, I paid $30 to come through the gate. I paid or $60 for 2 days or whatever. So we're just saying, where, like you said earlier, where's they skin in the game at?
There is none.
It's not.
That's why you got so many promoters now, because you don't need a fucking dime to promote now.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? You don't need a red ass fucking cent.
You don't need a resume, nothing.
Shit.
Oh, can I do a race? Yeah. Tell the promoter, tell the track owner. Tracker say, okay, you got this going on, okay.
Right.
And they just tell everybody, oh, we paying out this. You're not paying. They're not paying nothing out. For total purse, $46,000. As Pro Stock Joe say, $1,000.
I bet they don't pay out half of that.
No. This all if it's 16 cars each class. I'm just adding up all the math.
Right. I bet you they don't pay out half of it.
Half of what now?
It sounds of the total purses combined.
Everything together? 46. So they're gonna be 23,000.
I bet they won't pay out 23,000.
Nah,
Hell, fucking no.
you're not gonna pay that.
Because if they call them for 16 cars, if they get 15 cars,
That's the thing.
If they're guaranteeing 5,000, they're gonna cut it to 1,500.
But see, here's the thing. They're not guaranteeing 5. I just broke it down. They're not guaranteeing nothing. They guarantee they're gonna get their cut off of you.
Exactly. And when you go there, you don't know how much the cut gonna be.
Right.
If it's 5,000, then they don't get car count. Them some bitches might tell you 500.
Okay. So on the 5,000 class, I didn't write the name of the class, but it's the purse. Adding up the races money. 5,000, because the $5,000. The racer adding another 600 on top. So technically, if 16 cars paying, getting this $5,000 field, the racers, if it's 16 cars, would they buy in for one day? They are actually putting in more than what they say they're paying out. They say they're gonna pay out $5,000 of your money. Technically, y'all put up the racer, put up $5,600. You see what I'm saying? That's all racer money. Ain't no promoter money in it. Nothing. Not zero. That's not fair.
Highway robbery.
It's highway robbery. Yeah, you're right about that. But we just trying to bring awareness that the promoters need to have some skin in the game. You know what I mean? You got the fans' money. Use some of the fans' money.
How much is the tech card for blood, sweat, and tears?
$100 per day.
$100 per day.
Unheard. I've been racing since '97. I ain't never paid $100 unless we was testing, had a test session.
Right.
And I think the most I paid is probably $200, $250.
Okay, so explain to everyone, what is a tech card? For the people that don't know. What's a tech card?
When you tech your car in, they make sure all the safety equipment is all that, your name and address. In case something happened to you, they know how to notify somebody.
Right.
And they checking to make sure your car is safe to go down the racetrack.
Right. Okay.
That's considered what a tech card is.
Card.
Right.
Correct. So you're paying, I guess, for the people to look your car over.
Inspect
to
it.
make sure everything is safety worthy.
Right.
You know, it's for you to go participate in the race.
Correct.
Okay. At Bridge Wars, who was teching cars?
The tech guard.
I
don't know, Dave.
Wasn't a motherfucking soul taking cars. Nobody was taking the fucking cars. So, and how much was that?
$100.
That's what it was at Bridge Wars too?
Yeah, $100.
$100. Okay, so what the fuck is the $100 for? Where is that going? So you're paying $100 to the tech guards.
I like the way you work on that. Well,
yeah,
for real. Technically, I mean,
if nobody teching the fucking cars, why in the fuck are you paying for a tech card?
Yeah.
I mean,
Damon,
am I making fucking sense? Am I making sense? That's what you call the Jedi mind trick. That's what you call. That's what you call the fuckery. Come on, man. So you got to pay $100 a day to tech your car.
Right.
So that's $200.
Yeah.
How many cars be there? It Bridge Wars, it's a lot of fucking cars.
At least 100. At least 100.
At least 100.
At least 100
shit, one class had 75.
The
cases
had 75.
So shit, it was probably more than that.
And we counting your pockets, but we ain't counting your pockets.
Yeah, we counting the fucking. No, we counting the bullshit.
Yeah, right. That's what we count.
We counting the bullshit. Ain't nobody taking a motherfucking thing. Nothing.
I think I saw Stevie Wonder stand up there.
I guess Stevie Wonder can't take it. They ain't taking a motherfucking thing. I mean, So that's the first fuck. You paying $100 for a fucking tech card. They're charging $100 for a tech card, and nobody comes and look at your car.
What we getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is the fuckery. With everybody say, oh, it's too many promoters. Yeah, it's too many promoters fucking over the races and the fans. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. It's too easy to do it the right way. Mm-hmm. You can make money.
Right.
You know, when I started doing promo, we made some money. Mm-hmm. We didn't have to pay out a lot like we do now. Right. But when we did pay out, we still paid out and made money. But we always had to come up with our money up front for the racetrack. Right. And the classes. You know, some guys might have tried to be like, well, it's supposed to be a big, a nice class. It should have a good turnout. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But what if you don't? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then you can't pay them people. What you going to tell those guys? Exactly. That means you telling them, oh, I ain't going to do no more racing no more because nobody going to believe you no more.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Okay, and let's talk about the second fuck job.
Mm. What's that?
This one with Vaseline or no Vaseline?
This one, there's no Vaseline. This one, them dry ones. What is this? You come in on a Friday.
Okay.
2-day event. Mm-hmm. You come in on a Friday. Now,
where we at now? We
was at Bridge Wars.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's going to be the same thing at Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Okay. So everyone needs to listen and listen closely.
There you go.
Okay. You come in on a Friday. When you come in on a Friday, you have to pay for 2 days. Mm-hmm. You got to pay for Friday and Saturday. Okay. Even if you don't motherfucking plan on coming on Saturday, you still got to pay for 2 days.
Right.
So now they done jack the price up to $30. So that's 60 bones that you got to pay.
Right.
Then they tell you, once you get to the gate, because they don't advertise this shit.
Okay.
Get to the gate. Y'all guys got to pay for 2 days. That's $60. Mm-hmm. If you're not coming back Saturday, come back to the gate and get your money back.
Okay. Who at the gate?
For the day. When motherfuckers went back to the gate was closed, locked down.
They picked the gate up.
They picked the gate up and moved. So people saying, man, who do I go get my money back because I'm not coming Saturday?
Yeah.
I guess it's the gate guards. Along with the tech guards. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
People running around hooping and hollering. I'm like, yo, they asking me. I'm like, this ain't my shit. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. And my thing is, everybody can do the math.
Right.
But nobody's saying nothing on, out loud. But when we start bringing it up, we looking out for everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Letting them know, and just in case they don't know how things work. It's no secret. We're not counting pockets. The pockets that we counting is the ones that's spending the money. Right. You know what I mean? They the ones losing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And a lot of people come to me a lot and say, Styles, man, that's fucked up. They this, they that, man. You should say, oh, ho. I understand the game. When I try to tell y'all the game, y'all don't want to listen, but now y'all feeling it in your pockets because it's nothing worse than going to a race and the fans say, man, it's some bullshit.
You can't get their money's worth.
Yeah, right. Nothing. Right. And I'd be like, well, y'all got to speak up. I said, they said, well, won't you talk about it on your show? I said, I will if you come on.
Right.
Because I don't want everybody, because if only one person talking about it, they're all, man, he just a hater. But if everybody together, the majority, then they start listening. You'll put those guys out of business because they robbing everybody.
Right.
And I've been doing it a while, and I'm like, man, I couldn't do it. My rep, my name is worth more than trying to rob from guys that I see every weekend at the racetrack that I know they work like I do, and they getting ripped off by guys that just don't give a fuck.
Okay. Something for y'all, because y'all went through it. I want to know y'all's y'all's take on this.
Oh, Dave want y'all ass.
No, I'm just saying. I mean,
in the words of my cousin Boo Bowman, that's fine.
Okay. So when you guys were doing Little Giants and Misfits up at Bridge Wars, you guys worked your asses off for 2 fucking days. Yeah. I seen you guys in the lanes.
Yeah.
I seen y'all working. I mean, you guys were really getting it in.
Y'all had to ask for bathroom breaks, didn't y'all?
No, ain't none of that shit.
None of that. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. My back, goddamn back hurt so bad.
Yeah. So y'all was balls. I seen it. I was there. Yeah. I saw it. Balls to the walls. Okay. Being in business, you know what I mean? You guys should. I mean, when you guys do an event like that, you should be paid after the event. I think
something. You did work.
Yeah, because if the promoter If he had skin in the game, he would have had you guys' money already there.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take y'all to get paid after a bridge war?
Shit, I think it was like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You know Cash Money came through the gate, right?
Oh, I know that.
It's a matter of just counting it out.
But I was green. I was gringo.
Gringo. Was it explained why it took 2 weeks?
But a year later.
It was explained a year later.
Yeah.
We had a call
Okay.
with Fred on the call stating that he had to wait till everything cleared up from the track and everything, getting whatever they get done for that event.
2 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything
because he went out of town. He went to Vegas. Him and his
Right.
wife
He went to Vegas
so.
on y'all's money. I
Yeah.
remember that. I'm just saying, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah, money
I
had to come
mean, I
somewhere.
was told you got to wait like a week. He got to meet with Halls. He had to meet with Halls on the Tuesday, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? They get in there, calculate the money, and then they pay us.
And they pay
I ain't know no better.
Okay. Couple
Yeah.
days then. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't know no better.
Event Friday and Saturday. You meet with Halsey Tuesday, Wednesday.
I think it was like the Tuesday
Yeah.
after.
Break
whatever.
bread. And y'all stop believing that it takes 7 days for a check to fucking clear. That's the biggest
Biggest
fucking
myth.
lie they can fucking tell y'all. It does not take 7 days for a check to clear. Trust me, I fucking know.
Oh, I know you know.
I fucking know.
So
I
how
deal
does
with
it?
enough checks.
So how does it take a week or two for cash to clear?
Right. How do you clear cash?
Shit, me.
So how y'all feel about waiting 2 weeks to get paid? I mean,
I was lost, man. I was on the back line. I was, you know what I mean?
Did y'all,
saying this, that, and
did
the
y'all
third.
call them? Y'all heard a bunch of noise?
No, I ain't
bunch
even
of-
call.
Y'all heard a bunch of slot
It
machines in the
wasn't like-
background.
It wasn't like we was.
Bing, bang.
It wasn't like we was pressing them for it.
Nah, I wasn't.
Right.
At
Right.
the same time, if I come cut your grass,
Right.
I expect to get paid as soon as the job's done,
Correct.
not 2 weeks later.
Make sure you discuss your price, and because Tony Hatton, if he cut your fucking grass, it's gonna be $10,000.
Oh my God!
It's gonna be $10,000 because that motherfucker. Well, that bitch got a price structure that's out of this world. Good God,
Ah, damn.
Oh my God, bro.
right,
Damn.
bastard.
Nah, it's so good. We got on the Willie Dog show. I was expressing how everything went. And
Oh yeah, I
he
missed
came-
that. I missed that.
yeah,
I missed
yeah.
that. Mhm.
Yeah, I was just expressing how things went. You know what
Can you
I'm
give us a
saying?
brief synopsis of what happened on Willie Dog Show?
Damn, where you get that word from? I bet you can't say that word again.
Synopsis.
Nah, I was just like, you know what I mean? Dyson kept going live about us leaving this, that, and the third. So I was like, you know what I mean? Let me get on Dog Show. I know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Why you think he was mad because y'all left?
According to what they was talking about, they had deposits for the classes already without Charles even knowing about deposits.
But
And he the you know what I mean? He
It's
the
my
head man
class,
of the
so
class.
how
It's his
can-
class. So-
But why y'all think that they was mad that y'all left?
I don't know. I guess we.
you
I
know what the
don't know.
going trend is CC is topic of conversation. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It wasn't about us leaving. It was about who we went to.
Oh,
Young
damn, I
conversation.
like that.
Yeah,
I
who
like
we
what
went
I
to
do.
and how it was
what-
delivered.
and
Okay.
how it was
Yeah.
delivered.
Oh, nanny.
That right
Hey,
there
that
is
was
what-
fucked them up right there.
that
I didn't even remember I
Goddamn
said
boy.
that shit.
They
That
blame
was
president with
it.
the 225.
You know,
Yeah.
Then they say we sold our soul and all this
Yeah.
other crazy bullshit.
We
you
got
know what I mean?
brought.
We got
How much you
bought.
brought us for
I
that?
don't know. I just go around buying niggas. Let them motherfuckers tell. I just buy motherfuckers.
But here's the
God
thing. Y'all not getting the money. The race
The race
is
is
getting
getting
the
it,
money.
right.
Exactly.
Y'all getting nothing
We get
unless
nothing.
y'all work out a structured deal with whoever y'all carry
Promoting
y'all
the
race
race.
to.
Right. Exactly.
And they need to be compensated.
Right.
Because they're bringing munties to your
your
event.
race.
This not what they call it charity. These guys put in the work to build the class. They did pro bono. They did, what's the other thing when you do it for free?
Freebies.
Freebies, but it's another thing. They did non-profit sharing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stuff
Another
like that.
thing called getting fucked.
Yeah, you know,
pretty
so
much.
so at the so the race y'all got coming up now, y'all debuting under your own regime, man.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be on your own?
For
real, no, for real, though.
Yeah, Charlie, yeah, Charlie.
It
Oh,
feels-
he's smiling on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It feels good. You know what I mean? Considering you know how much work you done put in to get where you at,
And to build it.
but also it also feels good because this is the Evils of Grudge first show.
Right.
So,
Right.
like,
And it's your first time
and
coming
it's our
out.
first time
Right.
coming out. So it feels good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say a lie to you. I mean, for your first time coming out, like, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but as long as we go out here, have fun, and the races is happy.
Yeah, I just
fans is
can't. I
happy,
can't wait
we
to
gonna be
see the
all right.
racist face.
I'm
See how
excited.
happy they
I'm
are.
excited for real because I'm an analyzer, right? And I look at shit like with these races and flyers and stuff, right? And I looked at the flyer today, and I was like, wait a minute, because I'm all about that headliner shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, wait a minute, Little Misfits and Little Giants is the shit. They the headliner. They the top dollar. They bringing more money to the race itself than everything they got combined together. And it's guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Money's
Gotta
over.
Man,
put
they
that
got-
G
they-
in
gotta
front
do
of
it.
it.
Money already
it's
there.
already-
They just got to catch up to it.
And there it is.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing like that. When you
Yeah.
go to an event, you don't care one motherfucker show up, but you know more motherfuckers gonna show up because they know.
You know,
it's
I like to
guaranteed.
see. I would love to see the CBA boys roll up in there. I know they got a
What
thing down.
They down there.
Custom
I
Tees
talked to them
tomorrow.
today.
Yeah.
They're gonna be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna try to get down there tomorrow.
Yeah, and I heard some stuff about them that, oh boy, they need help. But I talked to the guys that run it a couple of years ago, and they was like, Styles, nah, we ain't fucking with you, Styles. I was like, I'm trying to help you. I'm not using you. I said, I'm trying to help you. I said, what y'all paying out? Oh, well, we pay this. When I heard that they making the races pay, and a little bit that they was paying, I was like, we'll double that, man. Just come over here and race. Nah, start waiting for. I was like, oh God, you listen to
must
them.
forgot.
Dudes got some
You are.
interesting cars though.
You
I
Satan.
mean.
That's why they ain't fucking with you.
You know, but
Right.
and they be having some cars. 'Cause I asked Tommy Payne today because he called me because he wanted Sterling stickers. I said, all right, I'm gonna have to go down there and take Sterling stickers.
Right.
And I said, how many cars y'all expecting tomorrow? He said, man, at least around about 50.
Yeah.
50
For sure.
cars.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what you think the payout is?
What?
They paying their own payout.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? They paying their own payout and they bringing 50 plus cars. Oh God!
Tell
I'm
them
like-
come on down May 9th. We
Yeah, come on down, man. Yeah,
on
come
Wait a
on
minute.
down.
Oh no! You got to restructure that deal. Don't just come and just put money in the promoter's pocket.
No,
you
no,
got to
no.
get something out of it.
Yeah.
You know. But
What's
to
that thing you was
run
talking about,
both of
Charles?
y'all
You said the
classes
basket something?
together, that's a show there.
Right.
Yeah.
Running y'all two classes and that class, that's a show.
Okay.
With some test and tune.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
All right. This concludes the first part of
Get it out.
of the interview with Mr. Coley Cole
Yes, sir.
and
The one and only.
Mr. Charles Somerville of
And
the
Damien in the back.
and Damien in the back of the Little Giants and
Greasy
Misfits.
back there. Don't nobody
Stay
know Greasy.
tuned for part 2 where we'll talk about more of the races that's coming up.
Right.
And we'll talk about more Big Fred Productions. Stay tuned.
You couldn't wait to say that shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Pour a drink in the glass, like your stick, get serious. When King haters speak, every take be fearless. David O give it all facts. Y'all should tap in. No time, grudge racing. We bout that action. Opinions be loud, everybody got a stand. If you nice in them lanes, we gon' know in advance. From the track to the streets, we check every situation. You are now tuned in to Cognac and Conversation.